Hey guys, Kelly here. This video is going to be a tutorial for side crow. I had a request for a video for the pose after crow pose. And really the poses aren't going to follow a set like sequence for you. Everybody is different, so different parts of the body are going to strengthen and open for each individual. So it's not like you go from crow pose to, you know, this next pose, then this pose, this pose. The poses are really just labeled beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And as you work your way through your yoga practice, you'll sort of touch on aspects of poses that your body is strong enough for, that your body is flexible enough for. So this pose, side crow, is just the cousin of crow. You have to activate many of the same muscles. So I figured the pose after crow pose, if I have to label one, would be side crow. So side crow asks that your body is open in the shoulders, the muscles along the mid and low back, and the hips as well. So crow pose is when your fingertips are pointing forward and your knees are up on top of your triceps, kind of pushing into your armpits. So from the side here, crow pose is this guy. Okay, so side crow is just doing that same action of lifting, squeezing the knees and the arms towards one another, bringing the big toe mounds together, only on one arm now. So to get into side crow, I'm going to show you guys it just straight up, and then I'll give you guys some variations that you can use to work up towards side crow if it's not happening yet in your body, which is fine, okay? So you'll want to come down onto your heels. So again, from the side, my heels are up and my bottom is lifted, or sorry, resting on my heels. Then you'll want to turn to one side. So typically my side crow is a little bit easier for me on my right arm than it is my left. So I'll demo that for you guys today. My knees are going to stay squeezing towards one another. I twist my body so that my right tricep is sort of mid-thigh, a little bit closer to the knee though, okay? So I'm super twisted here. Now I bring both of my hands down and facing forward, so towards you guys. As I lift up, my hips come off of my heels. I start to lean into this left hand and then bend the elbows down like chaturanga, and my feet will lift. And then you can come back down. So with any arm balance, it's really about finding that counterweight to the part of the body that's lifting. So in crow pose, my heart and my head want to go forward enough that my hips and my feet start to feel light and will lift. Same type of movement in side crow. I have to lean over to the left and forward enough so that my J-Lo booty and my feet will just lift up. I'm not trying to hop into the pose, especially when we're resting weight on the triceps, elbows. That's going to pull some weight into the shoulders too. So if I'm trying to get into side crow and I'm just like hopping all over the place, I could really injure my shoulders. So I want it to be more of a floating action, where I find the counterbalance in my left shoulder and my heart moving left and forward enough that my legs and my bottom lift. So again, I'll show you without any props. I twist deeply to the right, hands point forward. This might feel like enough for you here with this sort of rotating, this twisting and then rotating forward action. So if this is like, whew, enough, stay here and just work this, okay? Otherwise, I lift my hips up, I lean into my left hand, left shoulder, heart forward and up to the left until my feet just naturally want to lift. And you can come back down. So those of you who are looking at this and going, yeah, absolutely not, that's fine. Definitely do some back exercises, some hip exercises to build strength and flexibility. But even just holding that side twisted, rotated variation and doing little like pulses up, like hold this and then pulse up and over, come back down, up and over, come back down. Then maybe come up and over, bend the arms to do a little push-up, chaturanga push-up, come back up, come back over. So you can take these step by step. It doesn't have to be, I'm going to get into side crow right now, and then you hurt yourself or it doesn't end up looking how you want it to. Just break the main pose down into the little steps that it takes to get there, okay? So if you feel strong in the core and the shoulders with that lift up and drop over, but the feet are just glued to the ground, could be fear. So I recommend placing a pillow in front of your face in case you do end up falling, you have a safe landing. But another thing you can do is perch on a block. So you'll place your block whichever way is most comfortable for you to get both feet on. And now this brings you up X amount of inches, and that's work that you don't have to do to lift your feet, to suck in through the core, to round and push down and over. So the block is doing an extra 2 inches of work, and it's those first couple of inches that are the hardest to get past. So this takes away that. So you'll just perch. Again, my heels are lifted, my bottom is sitting on my heels. I twist deeply to the right. Hands are pointing forward. I lift my bottom up, not as high as I would without the block, because the block is already lifting me up. Lean over to the side, chaturanga the arms, lean, 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 feet come up. And drop yourself, back down. Okay, so a block is an excellent way to get rid of those extra inches of work. Takes away some of the fear because you don't have to worry about hoisting yourself up and moving over. And like I said, definitely a pillow or blankets or a whole room full of things that you can fall on that will be soft in case the fear is just really getting in the way. Okay, so that was your tutorial on side crow. Good luck, and I would love to see comments or videos or pictures, so if you guys want to drop by in the bottom and post some things for me to see, that would be awesome. Thank you guys. Namaste.